Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war.
Well, the 1918 pandemic is historic. When you look at the history of human civilization, and you count on one hand the short list of outbreaks that have impacted society, you could talk about the bubonic plague of the 14th century. You could talk about smallpox outbreaks throughout the world, measles in the Americas that wiped out the native populations in Mexico and South America. And then you have to include the 1918 pandemic flu, because in 1918, when the population of the world was considerably less than it is now, anywhere from 50 to 100 million people throughout the world died. All the public health interventions that we have, clearly the most impactful of all medical interventions is vaccines. Vaccines save millions of lives each year.
There are some who argue that the next war will not be a nuclear war, or it may perhaps not even bioterrorism. It will be a cyber war.
That's a third area. And I personally think there's only the three, but that's not much comfort. Yes, a modern society depends on electricity and communications and information flow. And if you can, for a substantial period of time, disrupt that, then a lot of systems, including how a hospital organizes itself or how food gets moved around,
or financial institutions,
or an airline decides what to do, or bank accounts, what was that bank account supposed to be? And so a lot of experts in government and companies now are spending time thinking about, okay, how do you minimize that? How do you have duplicates, backup? A lot of sophistication going into that.
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.